Are people really this stupid? Hey everyone, Lone Wolf Jet here, and I'm going to talk about this whole. This is like the latest in the whole BS that's going on between Disney and the state of Florida. Now, according to what it says there, apparently a Texas judge has invited Disney World to relocate. Calls Florida authoritarian and anti-business. Oh man. Well, first of all, let's read the article, shall we? This is from um, it's News Channel 8. I don't know which where it's from, but it's from by Nathaniel Rodriguez. Okay, let's read it. A Texas judge wrote a letter to Disney's CEO inviting the company to move its Walt Disney World Resort to the Lone Star State after its issues with Florida's state government. With Florida's state government. So go ahead and close that there. Friday, Governor Ron DeSantis signed a bill dissolving the Reedy Creek Improvement District, Disney's private government that has been in place for 55 years. This came after Disney openly opposed the Parental Rights in Education bill, also known as the. I'm not going to say that because those three words have absolutely nothing to do with what the bill is actually entitled, is what the bill is actually saying. So, last March, the company announced it would end its political donations in Florida and instead support organizations in opposition to the law. In the midst of DeSantis' feud with the Disney company, Fort Bend County Judge J.P. George, there we go, the chief executive officer of Fort Bend County, Texas, wrote a letter inviting the company to relocate to his area and avoid authoritarian anti-business and cultural war attacks from extremists in Florida. The letter addressed to CEO Bob Chapek promoted his county as an ideal location for the large amounts of purchasable land and a strategic location in the state of Texas. In fact, major employers like Amazon, Texas Instruments, Comcast, Gallery Furniture, and others have recently made vast investments in our community, including thousands of good-paying jobs with many more employers on the way, George wrote. In addition to inviting Disney to invest in Fort Bend County, the judge also invited Twitter to look into his home county as well. Yeah, about the Twitter thing, I'm not going to talk about that. So, anyway. Well, here's the thing. You can't pack up and move a theme park like a carnival, okay? To do so would be a major, stupid decision by Chapek. It would be the biggest, most stupidest decision Disney's ever made in its entire history. And we're talking like almost 100 years, okay, since the company was founded. I'm not just talking about the theme parks. See, theme parks like Disney, like Disney World, like Disneyland here in California, and Knott's Berry Farm, also here in California, are permanent fixtures. If Chapek was to approve this, Disney would have to close Disney World, in essence, firing a bunch of cast members, because I highly doubt the cast members they will give cast members the option to move with them, nor will they actually move. Just suddenly uproot their lives in Florida and move to another state. Dismantle everything. Hire moving trucks, hire a moving company or multiple moving companies to provide the moving resources, move everything across state lines and to wherever whatever place they would move to. Then go to wherever it is, or ahead of time, purchase the land that will be equivalent to the size of San Francisco, because that is how big Disney World is, and San Francisco is the second largest city in California next to Los Angeles. Keep in mind all that. Just totally level the land there, rebuild everything, and open it up. That would cost anywhere from the tens, maybe hundreds of billions of dollars. Mind you, this is billions with a B, people. Okay. In essence, this would be a dumb idea. And people who are thinking, I've heard people say, "Oh, why not move?" I've heard one person say, "Move it to New York." Where? Disney World is bigger than the size of Manhattan. You would have to. It would have to be somewhere off of New York, away from New York, because I highly doubt you're going to be leveling a place in New York the size of more than the size of Manhattan. Plus the weather, the weather conditions. Yeah, that's not a good idea. And it's just ridiculous. Okay? I mean, this whole thing started with the whole parental rights and education bill. And no, I'm not going to call it by that other name. Like I said, it's a stupid name that has nothing to do with what the bill entails. And at first they were okay with it, but then DeSantis found out that uh, Disney gave money to the people who don't support the bill, and he said okay. Then Chapek said okay, fine, we don't support this. To which DeSantis said okay, adhere to our adhere to it, or I'll revoke your free government status. The Reedy Creek Improvement Act, and of course they didn't, and that's what happened. Basically, the Reedy Creek Improvement Act basically made Disney World um, like Vatican City. In case you don't know, Vatican City is its own private entity in Italy, and that's basically what Disney World is, its own private entity in Florida. They did that way back in 55 years ago to um, they did that 55 years ago to basically allow them, give them some perks. They didn't have to jump through hoops to get clearance to uh, make their stuff, to expand or improve on certain things. Now, you think if some of these people, they think it's so easy. And it's not like a carnival or a fair that they can just take apart the different attractions and whatnot and move them to the next location. They can't do that. Not with what they have. Some people are just plain stupid. That's all I gotta say about this. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, everyone. This is Lowell Jazz, and thank you all for watching. Take care of yourselves. God, people are stupid.